Okay, this last video I wanted to go over the writing practice, which is your counter argument. So make sure you write the writing prompt. This is the question that is found in the lesson material. Do not come up with your own, but pick one of those writing prompts. You should already have done this last week in week 10 in the thesis statement writing practice. So you should have already a prompt that you have chosen and a thesis statement that you have written, and that should have been written last week. Now, if you, again, I want to emphasize, if you have not checked your feedback for your thesis statement, please do that and resubmit your thesis statement, because that is really important when you're writing this essay, is to have a good, correct thesis statement. So I just wanted to go over what you'll do. So you'll write your thesis statement. Again, make sure it's accurate. If you write the same one that you got last week and you didn't get full points, then you will not get full points again. So do your writing prompt, your thesis statement, and then the counter argument that you intend to cover in your counter argument paragraph. And so I've just given you an example. So this thesis statement I've chosen is: it is true that everyone comes to earth with the same amount of potential because of the words in the New Testament, our latter-day prophet, and my own personal experience. Notice I outlined the topic sentences of the body paragraph right here with these three topics. So the counter argument I'm going to suggest goes against this. It's the opposite view, and it would say, some people have argued, now notice I used a Q, some people have argued that we are not born with the same potential but are victims of circumstance. That's my first sentence, and this is the counter argument, and then I give some detail to that. The argument is that those born in poverty or unloving homes do not have the same potential as those born into homes with better conditions. So notice it's just two sentences. And now for my counter argument. Now the second part of that paragraph is the refutation that you're going to give. And notice again, I use a Q. What this argument fails to consider, so this is one of the Qs, is that according to President Russell M. Nelson, we are all literal children of God and our potential is unlimited. So notice that I'm using the words of the latter-day prophet, which I stated in my thesis statement. Matthew 25 emphasizes that each of us are born with talents, and he has given to every man according to his several ability, which I should have. And God has given to every man according to his several ability. And so now I'm using the words of the New Testament. And so I've taken directly from my body paragraphs my refutation for the counter argument. Hopefully this helps. So this is the way you should write your week 11 writing assignment. You're going, how do you plan to refute it? That's this first part. With this argument, what this argument fails to consider is, this is how I might plan to refute it, and which of my arguments can I draw from to support that. And I'm drawing from President Nelson's quote, as well as Matthew 25. So hopefully this helps. Again, if you have any questions, let me know.